Welcome to episode 12 of Let Me Finish. I am your host, Figure 8, and today we are here with...
Janslammm.
How you doing? Thank you for doing this, our third guest.
Nice.
We've had Lai. We had a two-part Taggart.
That's what they call him, two-part Taggart. I couldn't help myself.
I think we have to probably have him back for another 2 or 3 or 4. I feel like we barely scratched the surface together, but it was fun. So I didn't know you during this chapter of this story where we are, or where I am telling it right now, because you're caught up, right? You've heard all 12 episodes because they're all out right now.
I think so. You talked about the last one. You talked about Icarus.
I did. So I was just gonna say, is that the very first time? What was the first time you saw me or us, and how? Actually, before that, let's start before that. What was the first time you saw any of us?
Back it up. Swiggle followed me on Instagram. I went to high school with his cousin, and he followed me. I followed back. And when you dropped Icarus, I think maybe the video, because I feel like I saw visuals. Like it was the video.
It came out with the video.
Okay.
Yeah.
It dropped at the same time. Okay.
Yeah.
Swiggle had posted a clip of it, and I thought, like, I really liked the song, and I remember I followed you at that point in time, and I remember commenting on your thing. I tagged my friend in it and said something like, this song and this cutie or something like that.
I shrugged in cuteness at her.
I don't know, maybe you responded with a heart or something.
That sounds like me.
Sure. Placating the... No.
That's my go-to. It's wholly inoffensive. It's
Can't be mad about it.
No, it can't come up. It can't come up in a screenshot later and be like, "Look what he did to this woman."
This fucking guy.
He commented a heart emoji.
He responded. He love reacted. No, that's not on Instagram. But yeah, no, that was the... So Swiggle technically is the first.
And what did you see of Swiggle when you followed him, or when he followed you? Did you follow him back?
I did follow him back. Yeah, that's how I found you. And I'm sure at that point, I remember when JC got out of jail. Like I was like along for those parts of the journey as like a fan or follower.
JC got out of prison.
Sorry. I wasn't.
Would have been a long jail time.
Sure.
What is the first Swiggle song you remember hearing then?
The first Swiggle song I can remember was, I feel like it was something about America. I can like picture this video of him maybe under like a bridge or something.
Oh, yes. I don't remember what it's called, but I think Bossick shot it. American Privilege or something like that.
I just remember,
I know what you're talking about.
Like the overall message type thing. And then I guess...
Ellis, pull that up. No, I'm just kidding. He's not here.
Jesus Christ. It's just a kitten. And then, like, maybe Dear Portland Police was around that time, too? Or is that, like, a
Portland
lot later?
Police was probably, like, immediately after I met him. I actually forgot about that. That'll be...
Okay, so maybe...
Hold on, let me add that to my notes, because I plan on the end of the season to go back and go over some stuff I missed. That's an important chapter. Thanks.
So, yeah, I don't know. I think I remember the first show I went to was like I had a roommate at the time, and I went to like a lot of concerts at the time, and she like complained about never getting to do anything, and I just like literally got on Instagram and was like, the first thing I see we're gonna go to, and it was put on by Raw.
Yep.
At the Roseland.
Yep.
Yeah, we went to that. I don't think you performed at that one.
I was there.
But you were there. And I remember I went down and I said what up to Aaron.
I was with Aaron.
That's crazy. And then I don't know, like from there. So from that point, like from the time that Icarus came out, I have been following. I know that the first few people that I followed were, well, you maybe were the first. I remember following Lai and JC. Yes.
Let me ask you this. What was the first time you think you can remember the words "the antelope fisherman" appearing in front of your face?
Oh boy.
Did you know that that was my group?
At some point, I knew.
Because
Like before.
Icarus, I assume, says something in it
About
that
the fish?
I feel like maybe not in the
I don't-
song, but
I
in the
don't think he's
description
a-
and stuff.
Oh. Well, I don't know if I paid attention. I watched the video, but I don't know if I read any of the.
Sure. What can you remember though? Do you know the first thing you think?
Of the fish?
Yeah, of knowing the antelope fisherman, not just me. Like, did you know Tag?
That's
Did you
interesting. I
notice
never-
Tag? Did you
Oh,
notice?
absolutely. Because like, you would post videos of like cocaine on the table and
Of like us performing it?
yeah, like performance videos.
We hadn't made cocaine on the table yet in this story yet.
Sure. Well, okay, but I mean, I'm just thinking back to.
Sure, but that's what I'm
Yes, I
asking.
knew
Like,
who
so when
Tag
you knew
was.
who,
I
when
knew
you
he
knew,
was the one that sang. You know what I mean?
well, what came out after?
Icarus.
Yeah, like what would you have seen other than that? So before Icarus, there's chips and dip.
I see.
Twisting up.
I didn't even know about those till we were together.
Did you know Uncomfortable, Broke on Christmas?
Yes. Yeah.
You saw those when
I
they
saw
came out?
those. Yeah.
My Generation?
Yes, I remember that.
Wake
That's
Up?
why when you said the other day that was a Jimbo beat, I was like, "Holy
Yeah,
shit!"
produced by Jim Bonus Beats in the title.
I remember
even.
watching that video. It's just interesting to think back now that I know all these people, to be like, "Oh my god, that was a Jimbo beat."
Yeah,
Jim
it
Bonus
certainly
beats,
was.
My bad.
It was a Jim Bonus beat.
A Jim Bonus.
No, it doesn't. No, there's no words of the Antelope Fisherman here. So can you think what was the first time you would have seen it? I'm trying to see where it would have been.
Because I remember like La Familia I was aware of.
I wasn't pushing the group well. I wasn't doing a.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Like I absolutely knew before we were together. But I don't know.
Do you remember when we dropped the Bill Saber song?
With Be Aware. Yeah, Be Aware. Yeah.
Did you know of the group during that time? So did it come a while
I had,
after?
Like, definitely I can't say for sure if I must have. I mean, I knew there was a group. And I feel like I knew there was a distinction between La Familia and the Fish.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That there's like crossover and like
Sure.
you guys are close or whatever. Like.
Then I've done this with almost everybody so far, but what songs from the earliest times do you remember? Like, do you have any memory of?
Yeah, Talk of the Town.
Oh, that
because I watched that video in excess.
that was
at least when I started crushing on
man. When did that one come out? That's got to be
like
2018, 2019.
A year or two before we were together, maybe within that time frame.
So I think at this point, the only relative group stuff that had come out were like cross collaborations with a couple of us, like me, Tag, and Swiggle doing Bloody Knees, me, Lie, and Swiggle with Business.
I mean, like honestly, if we're thinking about it, I listened on SoundCloud to your albums that were out on it.
Well, and
then like in there is people, and then I listened to Swiggle too, and then discovered like Timmy, and I would listen to Timmy's SoundCloud too.
Do you remember any songs
from that time?
From Timmy or Swiggle?
From Timmy?
Yeah.
Yeah, any songs that you guys have done together were always, is it Mosh Pit? Or what am I thinking of? What's that song? It's not out on...
Mosh Pit is a song that exists, I believe. Gang?
No.
No, there's a song called Mosh Pit.
Or like a rock star type?
Yeah, it's a loud song.
I think that... I remember that.
Man, I don't remember when that
Gun,
came out, if it came out.
And, I mean, I
so
don't know.
from where I'm at in the in this podcast, we're about a month away from the Little Fidget EP dropping.
Okay.
Do you have
I
any
recall
memory
that.
of this?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
So
no,
this has the Antelope Fisherman in the top left corner. This is the first time it was that prominent in something.
I like it.
Can you name one of the songs on this? Can you try?
How dare you? I'm trying to think. Is this one the one with Timeline?
No, that's Fig is Sad.
I've
been.
Damn it. Ooh, I'm trying to picture it. Is New Fig on there?
Nope. We got so much time until
later?
New Fig. Yeah, that's way later.
Tell me one that's on there.
Broke on Christmas.
Oh, Jesus.
I took one. One you could have named, I took it.
I don't know. Let me look at it.
It's me and
Show
JC.
it to me discreetly so
count
no
it
one
up.
else. Oh, okay.
My Generation. Never.
Okay.
So my
I love Never.
What's
Still
crazy
to
to
this
me
day.
is how it's like me and JC who ended up being a fish, and then My Generation with Jim Bonus who ended up being a fish, I think 10 days after this release. So we're getting pretty close to that.
Wow.
Never, which was produced by Muffin, who was a fish, and then Broke on Christmas, which was produced by Muffin, who was a fish.
It's small.
Yeah, there's a song called Down the Line, which is produced by White Fox, who's in La Familia too. But mostly it was just people that were fish, still are fish, or became fish.
Nice.
On it. But yeah, that's all it was. It was pretty goddamn short. I don't think that might be like the first actual thing that was ever posted.
With the like fish logo on it. Or like alluding to the fish. Yeah, because I don't know. Like,
now that you're saying that, say it with your chest. You might be right.
I have to.
No, the Drugs and Stuff EP came out first.
Let me see the cover.
That's me at the Roseland.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I love that picture.
I might have been at the Roseland, that show you saw me.
You did not perform, though. I know you didn't perform. I remember seeing Justin Joy perform.
I performed with Justin Joy.
Every time?
At the Roseland.
But you guys were there multiple times, though. I swear I did not see you perform. It's possible you performed while I was, like, grabbing a beer. Because there was that point in time that we went and got drinks and then went downstairs.
This came out December 8th, 2018. So this is exactly where we are right now in the Lemme Finish podcast lore. We are currently at the Drugs and Stuff EP, I would say.
On it?
The Game Needs Me, which is me and Too Easy. 16 Zips, which is me and Timmy. Uncomfortable, produced by Makes Waves. Business, which was also on the Fig and Swig EP. And then Branded, Me, Young Ned, and Swiggle, which is also on Young Ned's page.
Nice.
I think there was more songs on it, but some of them got deleted from SoundCloud over time or whatever. But yeah, that's the first thing. And it too has the same Antelope Fisherman logo in the top corner. But you remember this cover?
Oh, absolutely.
What a great name. The Drugs and Stuff.
Drugs and Stuff. What's the stuff?
Me. So it was the Drugs and Stuff EP, the Fig and Swig EP, and then the Little Fidget EP.
Okay.
So next episode that I'm going to I have to cover... this is kind of how I wrap up the episodes. I try to set myself up for success. It's partly to get people who listen to this to know what's coming, and it's partly so I can listen to the end of the last episode.
And be like, that's where
we're at.
That's where
we're about to gain a G-Tech.
Oh.
I get to tell a cute little G-Tech story.
I definitely was aware of G-Tech before we were involved.
We're about to work with a bigger artist who comes into play a few times. I get a face tat soon. And then we're going to get into the, the Drugs and Stuff and the Little Fidget EP and the big mixtape that followed the Drugs and Stuff EP, the Little Fidget EP. Do you know what it is? What was the big culmination of my early shit mixtapes? I gave you one once.
Wait, it's after the Little Fidget? No.
Yep, it's after the Little Fidget EP.
EP.
Right after Drugs and Stuff. What was the big one? I gave you a CD of it. Hurry up. I hear the outro music. Oh, she did it. I'll see you next time. And before you interrupt me, let me finish. I didn't think that we'd make it this far. I didn't
spot.